Hello, preschoolers! We are going to be having a lot of home days all in a row. So teachers thought it would be a good idea for us to do our story time like this so that you can watch our story time at home with your families. So are you ready to see our story today? Our story today is In the Small, Small Pond by Denise Fleming. Should we look at the number of words that are in our title? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 words in our book title today, and I'm noticing a lot of big letters that start some of our words. Big letters or capital letters. This is the letter I. It's a capital I that starts this word in. Here's another capital letter, S, that starts the word small. Here's that same word small. Do you see the capital S that starts the word small? Do you see it? There it is. There's that capital S that starts the word small. And there's another capital letter that starts this word, pond. So those are all capital letters in our title of our book. So let's start reading our book here. Here's our title page that says the title of our book again, In the Small, Small Pond by Denise Fleming. In the small, small pond, wiggle, jiggle, tadpoles wriggle. Waddle, wade, geese parade. Let's look at this word, geese. Do you see it there? Can we count the letters in the word geese? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters in that word, geese. Hover, shiver, wings quiver. Drowse, doze, eyes close. Do you see those eyes closing? I see some turtles and a frog. Lash, lunge, herons plunge. Splitter, splatter, minnows scatter. Circle, swirl, whirligigs twirl. Let's look at that word, whirligigs. Do you see that word there? Whirligigs. Can we count the letters in whirligigs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 letters in that word, whirligigs. Does that seem like a short word or a long word to you? What do you think? That seems like a long word to me. Sweep, swoop, swallows scoop. Click, clack, claws crack. Dabble, dip, tails flip. Let's look at that word there, dip. How many letters are in that word? 1, 2, 3. 3 letters in that word. Do you think that's a long word or a short word? What do you think? I think that looks like a short word to me. Do you agree? Splish, splash, paws flash. pile pack, muskrats stack. Chill breeze, winter freeze. Oh, something's changing in this page. Do you notice what's changing? Looks like the weather is changing. Cold night, sleep tight, small, small pond. And look who's down there, a little frog. What do you think that frog is doing? Do you remember the word for when an animal gets ready to sleep for the winter? Looks like that's what that frog is doing. It's called hibernating. I think that frog is getting ready to hibernate. So let's think about some of the words that we talked about in this story. Sometimes words can have more than one meaning, and we have to use clues in the book to figure out the meaning that it's talking about. So let's think about some of these words that we saw in the story, and you see if you can help me figure out what meaning the word has. Let's see here. How about on this page? It says, waddle wade, geese parade. So a parade could mean a big event where there are lots of marching bands and floats going up and down the street, or it could mean to walk in a line as a group. So let's look at our page and see if we can figure out any clues that tell us what they mean by parade in this story. Do you see any marching bands or floats? I don't see any on this page. Do you see a group walking as a line? I see a group of geese. And are they walking in a line? They are. So I think the author must mean that parade means to walk in a group as a line. The geese are parading. They are walking in a group. Can you think of a time when we parade at school? I'm thinking about when we leave our classroom and we walk in a line around our school. You could say that we're parading around our school. That's another way to say that. All right, let's look at another word in our story. Let's see. Ooh. How about on this page? It says click, clack, claws, crack. So a crack can mean a line where something is broken. Something could have a crack in it, or it could be the sound that something makes. So let's look at this picture and see if we can find some clues about what crack means here. Do you see anything that's broken? It has a crack in it, a broken line in something? I don't see anything that's broken. Do you see anything that might make a sound? Do you think the claws going like this would make a sound that might go crack, crack? I think that's the sound that they're talking about in this story. Claws crack. They go crack, crack, crack. Can you crack your claws? Crack, 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 crack. Okay, let's look at this page and see if there are any words that we can figure out the meaning of. It says pile, pack, muskrats stack. This word pack, it could either mean a bag, like a backpack, or it could mean to fill or cover something. So what are these muskrats doing here? Do you see a bag or a backpack that they have? I don't see any kind of pack like a bag. Are they filling or covering anything? It looks like they're taking a lot of mud and covering this area over here. You could say that they're packing the mud in this pile right here. Do you think that's the kind of pack that the author means? I think so. preschoolers, thank you so much for reading this book with me. You did a great job knowing those meanings of words and also figuring out how many letters were in all those words in the book. I'm sure you have lots of thoughts and ideas about our story today. But I can't hear them right now because this is just a video. But if you would like to share your thoughts or ideas, you could ask an adult to help you write teachers an email so that the next time we do a story time, you can share your thoughts and ideas with us. Okay? Thank you so much for reading with me, and I will see you again soon. All right? Bye-bye.